guys, today we're gonna make a video of me swimming. How is my boat already broken? Anyways, on my boat. What happened to me now? We're already starting off bad. Anyways, today the story begins. A little kid wanted to go on a ship with his dad. His dad drove him all the way to the sea with his own boat. Then suddenly they got an ambulance that there was a sea monster. They didn't know it. And they came off the phone thinking it was something else. Like a phone call or like. But it wasn't that. It was an ambulance out there. There was a sea monster all the way in the ship. And we'll see. They ignored it, though something else happened. So. Then the sea monster popped up. He started running and started following it and helped the other person. But then, this bad thing happened. He accidentally drove into it and then it grabbed his boat. Then they got sunken into the water and their boat was kind of broken. So they decided to crash into it. But then they made the biggest mistake. As soon as they did, the boat broke again a little. But it was gone. So, the kid went to go jump in the water and see if it was still there. And it wasn't. He got back up, got in the thing, and his dad started driving. And after that, the boat started sinking. They didn't know until this happened. They were about to slip over, and then they crashed. Instantly, the boat had so much water that it stopped moving, and it was broken. So they had no other choice. So they got a new boat. And it's called a speedboat because it's really fast. As soon as they started driving, they got another ambulance and it said it again the next day. So, they thought it was the same thing again, but then they kept driving and driving. Until they saw a sea monster somewhere else. So they decided, forget about it, son. Yeah, Dad, forget about it. So they just kept driving around, and they never thought it was going to get them. But then, they had a really fun day. But then, they saw a boat Instantly, they wanted to help, but everybody on that ship was all gone. Then after that, they tried to go somewhere else, but they did not know where to go. But then they found this thing, but they ignored it. They didn't want to get on safety, and they crashed, and then they accidentally started sinking again. But they ignored it and just kept driving until they fell really deep, and they saw the monster, so they went to go check on it, and that was a octopus. It's right there. So they decided to not go, but the little kid jumped out because his dad jumped. So he decided to go see the monster, but it kept pushing. But then the dad got back up because they saved him. And they got a new boat, fishing boat. So they kept driving and driving. They stopped, and the dad jumped off. And he just kept doing anything. But the son was at home because he was sick. And this is the story about what happened. That feels a bad way I was touching that thing. So then he threw it up and drowned, and now he's at home. And drink some medicine. Then after that, he might have made the biggest mistake of sitting just there. Because they never said that they were gonna, something bad was gonna happen. That you see, or an octopus will turn. So he didn't know, so he just ignored it until it came. And then it almost got him, but another boat saved him because it got the other boat. But then it grabbed his boat on the side, but he was okay. He tried to save that person, but the boat started sinking. But then he got back up, and then the boat started sinking again. So he tried to run away as fast as he can. Safe. But then his boat started getting sinking even more. So he decided to get on this. And he got on. As soon as he got on, he was perfect and fine. And he was close to getting scared. So he went all the way up here. And then he saw this. I wonder what's up here. Wow, this is so cool. And now look at this. And then all the lights started flashing. So he decided to ignore that. As soon as he ignored that, the police came. Then this happened. He jumped down in the water, broke his bones, and then tripped and fell in the water. Next one, he got a pirate boat for that $1. We'll forget about how much it is. So I kept driving and stopped driving because he was too bored again. So just stand on this and relax and protect himself. Put some candle on. But then he accidentally fell. But he got back up. No worries. But then he fell again. And then he got back up. Then a boat crashed into him. Then he bought another pilot boat. And then he saw the monster again. But that person that crashed into him, that stuck him, he ignored. So he just went in there. And then this happened. And me boy, you gotta be careful on my side. Just to tell you, son was ready. But then he got knocked by something and lost his sight. But he found his son somewhere. So they started driving together. And Dad stopped and told us something. And they both stopped. So he decided to get off. But instead, ran away. Where he stands still in the park. And he tried to shoot, and then he fell. But he got taken by the water. So he tried to get in before the waves came. But he couldn't. But then he couldn't. But then he fell again. Anyways, he saw somebody else. The boat started moving. With the big waves. And he had fun. So quiet that nothing was happening. So he ignored it. But then something bad happens the next day.